What is it that makes a cowboy? It's not the boots or the buckle. It's not the chaps. It's not the jeans. It's not the lasso or the cattle. Not the horse or the saddle. You might think they're all long gone, but you don't need a hat to be a cowboy. A cowboy isn't too busy to lend a hand to a partner. Not too proud to take one either. And when they get knocked in the dirt, bloodied and trampled, a cowboy dusts themselves off and gets back up. And they'll stand by their partners and challenge those who have it all. And they'll keep riding till they find their peace.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Doom Eternal, the DLC, which will be starting today. Congrats on the first for first, and thank you for contributing to the remake challenge. And Gecko, I hope you're well, and thank you for joining in the cons. Very important. Very important. I'll look at schedule-wise this week, and maybe even going forward, we're just going to play it a bit more loosey-goosey with it. One thing we will have on the schedule, though, is tomorrow, we will have Deadly Premonition in a single sitting as a St. Patrick's Day special, seeing as I'll be sitting around not drinking anyway. So that's what's going on. We've done Doom Eternal. We're going to finish out this DLC, though. We're just going to keep chipping away at Doom Eternal till it's done. Then we'll focus on Stranger Paradise. We've Halo Wars 2 with Gecko, and 7 Days to Die with Geckos and Spitsies also going on. Upcoming games then: Parasite Eve, Command & Conquer, Skies of Arcadia, Balatro, and Tactics. And Discord, as always, for any other updates. March Madness ongoing as well. We have Riku of Final Fantasy X against Rex of Mass Effect. So vote early, vote often on that one. And we have the community challenge, which I mentioned, the Final Fantasy VII remake, the Platinum challenge on that is there also. That's kind of everything that's going on. Let's get into this DLC, shall we? At least get ready for it. We'll be ready to start it when the March Madness is done. OBS got a nice new update, actually. It seems very snappy. Since the update, it doesn't seem to be using any more CPU, a little bit less, if anything. Oh, let's get our stuff. Midnight. Iconoclast, give me this stuff the last time. But yeah, we're going into the Ancient Gods 1, I guess. We have Ancient Gods 1 and 2 to get through. We'll be starting into the Ancient Gods 1, and we're going to start in just a moment. We're going to let this pool finish out, but it's looking like it's very, very, very much going one way. This poll, it's funny, I thought this one would be closer because people like both characters a lot, but well, y'all know how the saying goes, always bring a Krogan. That's what that's how this looks to be going. Happy to see Rex win. Always bring a Krogan, Khan. Always bring a Krogan. Yeah, that was pretty comfortable for Rex. Surprisingly so. But there we go. Rex advances. That is posted up into Discord, and we're good. I hope it goes well too, Khan. It's supposed to be even harder than main game, so we can look forward to getting our ass kicked. But yeah, March Madness done, let's jump in. To master the use of your full arsenal. Every death has something to teach you about Doom Eternal's combat loop. Every new enemy type encourages you to use more of your kit. Now consult the codex, blah 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 blah. Yep. One death and you fail. When's the Gecko Ultra Nightmare run? I'm too young to die. No, we'll go with Hurt Me Plenty. That was reasonable. Quick reflexes in combat and exploration throughout the levels are keys to success. Good reflexes. I used to have good reflexes. I feel they're getting worse as I get older. Enjoy exploring for progression items. Then this difficulty setting is for you. Invest in your weapons and abilities to keep up with enemies as you possess. Enemies attack often do meaningful damage. Death and low health states will be common early as you master the skills required to dominate the combat experience. I don't know why I'm thinking about that so much. We're going with Hurt Me Plenty, like. You'll need to be careful of your spoilers here, Gecko. Previously. Forces fell at descended on Earth and Doomslayer returned in defense of mankind. The Hell Priest were cast down, the Slayer carried his vengeance to the heavens themselves, the end of the demonic invasion. Dairy challenged the Makers, Angels of Deceit, defeated the ancient Khan who led them astray. The conquest of Earth had been halted, but now a new threat has risen. The demons that remain in Urdak have corrupted the Once Holy Realm and threaten to use the higher dimension as a new pathway for conquest. If they are not banished, all of existence is at risk. To stop them, the Slayer must now journey to find the Seraphim, a mysterious figure from his past whose whereabouts until now have remained unknown. Only he can guide the Slayer to the one being capable of sealing Urdak back off from the demons once again.
I knew it was here.
Sir, weather's disrupting the signal, but we'll be able to teleport him onto the rig's main deck.
Dr. Hayden, ready to launch the package, sir.
Whenever you're ready. We cannot regain control of Urdak without the Seraphim's help. You broke the seal when you awakened the icon of sin in their world. The balance between their two dimensions has been broken with the demons now in control of Urdak.
Portal ready in 3, 2...
Looks like Metal Gear Solid 2.
The death of the Khan Maker was a necessary step in saving Earth from the demons. But it came at a price. The UAC won't hand over the Seraphim without a fight.
Oh. What? Switching to weird versions of the weapon that are not what I want. Oh, shish. Where'd all them other assholes go? Huh? They must have got somehow dead. You know what? I'm okay with somehow dead. You know, it actually hasn't been too glitchy, all in all, I have to say. Certainly not the base game, anyway. Really? First item we come across and we can't get it. Boo. Well, looks like we have to go down that way. Interestingly, that seems to be where we're going anyway. Oh! Jesus, dead just like that. Okay. Oh man. I knew it. These have been goofed up. Felt that something felt a bit weird. Oh, I always want that one. I... And obviously that one. That'll make a big difference. You kind of become reliant on having that that little dead window, not that it's making much difference. These are not enemy combinations we should be dying to anyway. Don't look much worse. Alright. That'll do it. Sweet, sweet progress. My Bookie Wook is down here. And that's now open. Cool. Book of the Seraphs, Part 1. It is written by the Seraphs that when the Void first appeared, the Father alone swept across it. New realities bloomed where he lingered, and when he stopped to rest, Ordok sprung forth from him. Here the Father... Oh, we heard about the Father. He disappeared on the lads. Here the Father experimented until he created Jekad, a realm superior to Ordok. The Father drifted Jekad's steadies with burning ambition, and he suppressed restraints so that indecisiveness could not curb their efforts. At the same moment he brought forward Jekad, the Father forged Davot to steward the realm. Davot was a primeval, one of the Father's first gods, and one of such strength that each realm could contain only one. Alone, Jekad's minds achieved great marvels as they sought to create a paradise. They grasped for unimagined powers to create a perfect society. Davot felt pride as his people aspired to greatness, but found their mortality to be a curse, an ending he would never be subjected to. Eventually, their love of life and unbridled curiosity led him to seek immortality itself, as even Davot feared his people's end while he alone remained. Davot bent all Jekad to seeking this ultimate knowledge at any cost. As the Father planned his next realm, he saw that Davot would never cease to search for everlasting life for his people, no matter the cost, as he had been created by the Father to care deeply for Jekad and his children. Foreseeing that Davot's rule would ultimately grow to threaten all creation, and that Davot would someday rise to challenge the Father himself, the Creator of all things sealed Jekad off from the myriad dimensions and folded in his arms. Davot bent all Jekad utterly to his will, consumed in fury at their abandonment until outside the gleaming walls of Amora the plundered lands festered. The Clearwater Pleasure Lake spoiled into the blood swamps. The palliative groans grew over the Ardenite gardens. The father watched his jacket fell into darkness and knew it could never happen again. Determined to avoid a similar result for the earthly realm, the father blessed his newest experiment with mortal pains and misfortunes, so that his new creations would try to treasure life, empathy, and peace. How did that go? So, I suspect that's where we're going. To this realm that's a load of godlike lads that are cut off. Oh, hey fellas. Where'd you all come from? Can we all chill out now for a minute? Guess we're going that way. There. Okay, I imagine we're about to be dealing with some turrets. Fun. Yeah, but you always seemed like that. Or maybe it was. Hey, let me in. Oh, jeez. Come on, lads, give me a second here. Yeah. Them turrets are actually a menace. Jesus, this is... fairly intense. Wow. Okay, we're definitely doing better this time. Although, geez, maybe not. Yep, no! You little asshole. Don't do that. Flipping hell. That Ollie? Nope. I think we got them all that time though. Probably could have done with that earlier. There's an extra life up there somewhere. That we will be having. Oh yeah, Doomslayer's real humbled, I bet. Okay, so we're up and out. Of course. Okay then. Wow. Out of one checkpoint into another. so dead. Hey, Spitsies! Oh my god. Who knew hell had so many demons? Okay, we're turning them out though. Fuck did you guys come from? Okay, I want to keep moving a bit. They got Atari. They're just peppers in so many regular mobs. Ammo. Okay, you come on. Where the fuck are you going? That is? Feel like that is not it. Where'd you go, you little shit? I swear if it's just you causing me all this trouble. I don't know. What can I really threaten them with? I'll kill you more. Hooray, checkpoint reached. Well, that was a lot. Managed to save up €200. That is good. Oh, fiddlesticks. Insufficient fuel, really? Oh, jeez. Oh, pounds, of course. Of course it is. Good old sterling. Just brained to euro nowadays. Alright. Well, we did it. We're gonna be going in there, wherever in there is. What does the map tell me? The map tells me we're probably going down. Oh, well, that may be up. There's something over there. Well, fuck, we could be going anywhere. That map is very, very odd looking. Yeah, no, saving isn't easy, but it's a habit. It's a habit, it's a real habit. If you get into it, it becomes easier when you do it. Let's take a little break there before we get into anything else. We'll run our ads, we'll be right back, and we'll do some more Doom DLC. See you in a mo.